Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. One beautiful slok we were discussing. Avijñāte pare tattve shastradhitistu nishphala. Vijñāte pare tattve shastradhitistu nishphala. If I don't know the truth, or if I don't understand to know the meaning of each words of the Shastra, the impact of the Shastra, what is the use of studying Shastra? All the Upanishads, all the Prakarana Grantha, Ramayanam, Sanskrit, Gita. If I don't understand the real impact of any Shastra, if I don't try to understand the meaning of each and every word in a correct way, as Acharya wanted to pass on, then what is the use of studying Shastra? And if you understood the essence of Shastra, then what is the use of studying Shastra? What a beautiful sloka. Avijñāte pare tattve, परे तत्वे अविज्ञाते, अगर परतत्व अविज्ञात है, शास्त्राधीति ही निष्फला. परे तत्वे विज्ञाते अपि, अगर परतत्व ज्ञात हो गया, विशेष रूपे ज्ञात विज्ञाते, शास्त्राधीति ही निष्फला. You know, this is not for the lazy student. Always remember. This is not for the lazy student. When I understood that I am asanga, I am unattached, I am everything else, then there is no use. There will be that for a jnani, the 24/7 is time pass only. Time pass for spending his prarabdha. Because prarabdha is applicable for jnani also. Number 60. But be cautious about 60. It is not for everyone us. Okay. Shabdajalam maharanyam chitta bhramana karanam atah prayatmaj jnatavyam tattva jnatatvamatvataha matmanaha shabdajalam maharanyam chitta bhramana karanam atah ज्ञातव्यम तत्यज्ञातत्वमात्मनः. Shabdajalam. Shabdajalam here is a lot, nets of words. Jal means net. Net out of a lot of words means a lot of shastras. Shastra, granthas. Maharanyam. It's a rainforest, dense forest. Nibid aranya. Chitta Brahmanakaranam. It creates a lot of doubts in our mind. Ataha Tattvajnat Prayatnat Atmanaha Tattvam Jnatavyam. So Tatyajnat here, not self-realized person. तत्वज्ञ का मतलब यहाँ पर तत्व जानने वाले नहीं, जो तत्व को ज्ञात हो गया. हियर तत्वज्ञ मीन्स विचारशील व्यक्ति, who is a very discriminating person and who is mumukshu. Clear? Prayatnat, he strives. What? To acquire, to know jnatavyam atmanaha tattvam. To know the atma tattva. Verse number 60, what Gurudev has written, we have to see. Commentaries on philosophies constitute a thick jungle in which a roaming mind may easily get lost. In its own delusion, therefore, true seekers of Brahman should, through right efforts, come to experience the real nature of the self. This sloka is not for the lazy people, or this sloka is not for uh, the young children, or youth, because some sort of memorization is verily required, very, very required for our spiritual life. If we don't do so, repetition alone helps us to remember something. This sloka, Bhagavan has targeted a particular set of students whose entertainment is studying, who is not the appropriate seeker, whose entertainment is studying various books, and they create confusion in their mind. Hari Om Amma. Listen. They create a lot of confusion in their mind because they study several books. If my aim is getting liberation, if I inculcate mumukshutva inside, I should not study such books which is not conducive for my goal. This is the suggestion of Acharya Pravar. Bhagavad Pad, Shankar. You know, when I came into that path many years back, I was a voracious reader. I love to read books. It's your many of yours habit, because in our time there was no other entertainment. But when I came into this path after a lot of struggle, believe me, I stopped because of my acharya on that time suggested stop reading any other books and newspaper too. And I literally stopped, not only me. I asked many swamis and many devotees also. They also tell that they are really devoted. Their life is like, praiseworthy. Even Swami's head will be nodded down in front of them. They are such devotees, such grihasti. When in a deep conversation, they told me that Swamiji, I stopped reading any other books because sometimes I saw that it disturbs my mind. I found myself, what is my aim of life? Only to doing argument. Some people loves argument. They know the truth, yet it is their entertainment to do argument. Please don't take personally. Means I have met several people, even in our training center also. I have seen some brahmacharis were there. Each and every bit they used to ask question. They were knowledgeable. They were knowledgeable. Our acharyas used to give us uh, uh, answer also, and it is addictive. I also became such like that. Always the question as if it used to come. Then our acharya one day told, what is your aim of life in this life? You ask yourself that, aren't you getting habituated in asking questions always, or raising doubts, raising questions? You know the truth, you know the answer, yet it's your habit to ask the question, not to clarify yourself because you are already cleared about the truth. If you practice it, then you will see you are clear, but as if it is unclear because you have allowed your mind to do so. First thing. And second thing, if you study many books, then it will create problems. Because suppose we are studying now Vivekachudamani. When we were in Gurukulam, then it was a strict order for us in Ramakrishna Mission, in Chinmay Mission, the same. Our Acharya used to tell, stop studying any other books. We were not allowed to study. Suppose Vivekachudamani was going on, we used to study Vivekachudamani and the previous text, like Tattva Bodha, Atma Bodha, because it is everything in Acharya's mind, what he has covered. In each grantha, you will find self-contradictory, statement. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji here itself in Vivekachudamani in 31st sloka told that bhakti is the highest sadhan. Students will be confused. Suppose a person who is studying Tattva Bodha, he thought that, oh, I have understood a lot. I will start Vivek Chudamani by my own. As long as you don't acquire that capacity or eligibility to understand that, apparent contradiction in Shastras, till then you are not prescribed to study any other books. It is not that your acharya or teacher is a mule acharya, that whole life he will carry you. It's not like that. He teaches you in such a way that you can expound all the words. If you see some contradictory verse also, and your mind plays a trick, Are, which one you will take, this one or that one? This one is good. No, 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 that one. No. Trained mind, trained intellect, that this contradiction is apparent. Then the seeker will try to solve its problem by his or her own. Like here, Tattvagna word is there. So you may raise a question that in last verse it told अविज्ञाते परे तत्वे विज्ञाते परे तत्वे, जिनको तत्व हो गया है उनका तो शास्त्र पढ़ने का जरूरत ही नहीं है। और नेक्स्ट श्लोक में ही बोल रहा है जो लोग तत्वज्ञ है, they will do this things. It's a contradictory thing. But then our trained mind, Samaskrita buddhi and Samaskrita man, will try to understand that no, here Tattvagna means the seeker, mumukshu, not the realized soul. Clear? Then we will not entertain our contradiction. We will try to solve our contradiction by our own with the teachings of last studies. বোঝা গেছে কি? Don't get lost in the word. Take the gist of those. This is the actual thing. Because Shabda means problem. Shabda can't express the whole. So I'm telling everything is Brahman. By saying Brahman, can we get that feeling, that knowledge that yes, it is that on which the entire universe is appearing? Is it possible to uh, uh, by one word, suppose in a forest or like that on a tree, a beautiful parrot is seen by my friend, but I could not see it. So my friend told, look there, just try to see my fingers and then you look there. So finger is the indicator to see the parrot, see the bird. Like words are the indicator to reach the truth. सो शब्द जाल में फंसने के लिए माना कर रहा है. ओके, मीन्स our intellect should not stuck into the words only. You should go deeper into it. Clear? All the shabdas in the word, in the scripture, is just their indicators. Indicators of what? Brahma Atma Aikya means I am. Brahman means I am. Atma means I am. All the words like Shama, Dama, Uparama, Vairagya, Viveka, these words are not applied to memorize verses. That if I memorize the verses, I can fire left and right, I can be a great orator. Ahaha. I can quote from here and there. It's not that. Those words, those definitions are there to practice it, to own up these qualities inside me. For that, if you require, then you memorize it. Sahanam sarvadukhanam apratikara purvakam chinta vilaparahitam sahatidiksha nigadyate. So whenever any conflict will come, some person has come to me is uh, arguing unnecessarily or not argument. Suppose, a lot of uh, seminars we go, some speakers are there who go out of the track and tells from here and there some different things. What is required? Should I tell, Hare, you sit, Baba? What the things you are telling? No. Titiksha. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam. For a sadhaka, for a mumuksha, titiksha should be practiced at every moment. Because getting dissatisfaction is a disease. Being dissatisfied is a disease. Who doesn't know how to be content, how to be happy, it becomes their disease, at any point of time. It happens for the swamis. I have seen it. If you give each and everything else, they are not being happy. They will find faults into it. So that Shama, Dama, Vairagya, those words are there in the scripts to adopt them inside, to practice them, to inculcate them, to be with them. Clear? Then, wonderful, another thing we will study, 61st verse. Ajnana sarpadrashtasya dashtasya brahma jnanaushadham vina kimu vedaisya shastraisya kimu mantraih kimayushadhaihi ajnana sarpadashtasya brahma jnanaushadham vina Kimo Vedaisya Shastraisya Kimo Mantraih Kimo Shadhaihi. Ajnana Sarpa Dashtasya. 6 केस, जिनको सांप काटा है, who is snake bitten, very poisonous snake, very like Kalkuta. And what is the name of this snake? Cobra, black cobra, Himalayan cobra? No. Ajnana Sarpa. The name of the snake is ignorance. की जेटली जी ताई तो अज्ञान सर्प दस्तस्य, जिनको अज्ञान सर्प ने काटा है, ब्रह्म ज्ञान औषधम विना वेदैहि शास्त्रैहि च. You know, they are also, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji see how conscious they were, because they were acharya. They knew that after 1,000 years, 1,500 years also, when there will be satellite, there will be internet, there will be modern science, then also people will study. They did not mention that after a snake bite, you should go to the Ojha who will just blow you and put some dishes on your back. They told medicine is required. Means they were not superstitious. They were spiritual, and a spiritual person is verily scientific. So here, when you are bitten by an Ajnana Sarpa, you need medicine. But what is the medicine? That Vedanta Aushadham. The only medicine is Vedanta, not karma, not logic, not yoga, not pranayama, not even bhakti, not even upasana, not even japam. Only Advaita Vedanta is the actual medicine for the snake bite. What kind of snake? The snake of ignorance. Mantraihi aushadhaihi kim. Means, अगर अज्ञान सर्प किसी को काटा है, उनके लिए मंत्र फूंकने से काम नहीं चलेगा. उनको दवाई लेना पड़ेगा, और वो भी दवाई वेदांत की दवाई, कोई दूसरा चीज नहीं. So what Gurudev is telling, we should know that for him who has been stung by the cobra of ignorance, the only remedy is the knowledge of Brahman. Of what use are the Vedas and the scriptures, mantras and medicines to such a victim of poison? অজ্ঞান যদি কারোর অসুখ হয়, জ্ঞান একমাত্র তার ঔষধ. If ignorance is my disease, knowledge is the only medicine. In a medicine shop, a lot of medicines are there. If I am suffering from diarrhea, I should not take the medicine of hair fall. That, oh, it is there and very good packaging. I need the appropriate medicine. Here, one British philosopher wrote that a learned ignorance is the end of philosophy. Amma, a learned ignorance is the end of philosophy and the beginning of religion. Prabuddha Ajnanata. If your ignorance is verily enlightened, it kills the philosophy. If your ignorance is enlightened, then philosophy will die and religion will be started. Their religion means rituals or the Semitic religion, not dharma. Clear? You know, I will tell you something else. Actually, those words, acharyas, they are like doctors, and their words are the medicine. That is why in Buddhistic script, Bhagavan Buddha was known as Mahabhishaka, the greatest doctor. Samshaya Rakshasa Nashamahastram Yami Gurum Sharanam Bhava Vaidyam. Guru is Bhava Vaidya. Our teacher is the actual doctor of our Bhavaroga, the disease of attachment, the disease of ignorance. Clear? 62. Nagachati vina panam vyadhiraushadha shabdataha vina parakshanubhavam brahma shabdairna muchyate. Nagachati vina panam vyadhiraushadha shabdataha vina parokshanubhavam brahma sabdairna muchyate. Panam vina aushad shabdataha vyadhihi nagachati. Suppose you are suffering from high fever and someone has gave you paracetamol. ये आप तुरंत ले लीजिए, आपको आराम मिलेगा. And that fellow told, see, this is the best medicine and only available medicine right now. Oh, it is so powerful. Yes, please have it. And you started telling paracetamol, 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 paracetamol. Your fever will come down. You have to have it. So, पानम बिना उस समय तो टैबलेट का कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं था. On that time, mixture was there. So, mixture means you have to drink. So, without drinking the medicine means without taking the medicine physically, if you utter and shout only the name of the medicine, that will not cure your disease. Likewise, aparokshanubhavam vina brahma sabdaihi jiva namuchyate. Only I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. I am doing japam without realizing, without knowing the actuality of the word of Brahman. Liberation is not possible. Aham Brahmasmi is not the japa mantra. It's the mantra of knowledge. It's a mantra of realization. Like, in yoga teacher, if you go, some traditional yoga teacher, they will say, when you will breathe in, you will say, so. And when you will breathe out, you will say, hum. So, hum. So, hum. It's a practice. Jetli ji is looking at me because he's a yoga person. सुबह सुबह योगा चालू कर देते सोहम 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 is not the mantra for japa that I am that, I am that, I am that. Nothing happens. It can cure your some diseases. It can make you the master of your breathing techniques. But liberation is something different. There is no connection of, suppose 1,000 times you do so hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Yes, it can cure your many physical diseases. Clear? So, what Gurudev is writing, a disease is not cured by merely repeating the name of the medicine and without taking it. Without direct realization, aparokshanubhuti, direct realization, by a mere utterance of the word Brahman, none can be liberated. What is that aparokshanubhuti? I am. That is the aparokshanubhuti, direct realization for us, for ignorance also, ignorant person also, who wakes up. The first thought is I am. And the same thought is there for the most illiterate person, most dull and foolish fellow. That he is or I am. This is the direct experience, direct realization for each and everyone else. The same direct realization, knowledge, available knowledge, always there, that I am is Brahman only. Means I of everyone else is the same I. Not my I is different than his I, her I. Clear? সকলের মধ্যে আত্ম চৈতন্য যা আছে, যা আমি 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 তা এক। পাকা আমিটা এক, অজ্ঞান প্রসূত কাঁচা আমিটা আলাদা। जो मैं अपरोक्षानुभूति का मैं है, ये मैं हूं, इसलिए पूरा जगत है। दैट मैं को भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण बोल रहा है पक्का आमी, आम नहीं, पक्का आमी मीन्स द ripened I, and that I which is always telling, I am Divakar Chaitanya, I am the in charge of Kolkata Chinmay mission, why people not come to me, why people, all those things, that is unripened I, that creates problem to me and the surrounding people around me. Clear? That is the aparokshanubhuti. Now, something beautiful things I will tell. Brahman word is like all other words, like potato, paneer, house, ram, shard, shyam, jadu, madhu. Likewise, Brahman is only word, nothing more. But we have to find out what is inside there of this word. You have to squeeze the word, then only the gist will come out. In Bible it is there, means Bhagavan Yeshu Krishna told, the letter kill, the letter kill, spirit give life. Shabdajalam Maharanyam. Same thing Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. Letter kill, क्योंकि एक विषय को बोलने के लिए कितना शब्द का यूज कर रहा है। सपोज आज ही देखा है हम लोग, तत्वज्ञ का मतलब है who, to whom the entire essence of the whole universe is known, he is tattagna. But here Bhagavan used that word tattagna for unrealized person, but who is mumukshu. Clear? So word kills. The spirit means here the अंतर्निहित अर्थ, छुपा हुआ जो अर्थ है, that actually give the life to the word, life to us. In Brihadaranyaka mantra 1.4.8, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji wrote a beautiful bhashya that Brahman or Atma, none of the word can express or to reveal the truth. They are words only. What a powerful statement. See, an Acharya of Advaita Vedanta is telling that Atma and Brahma, they are a word only. None of them can reveal the truth properly, yathayat roop mein. And what he is telling? They only give a little glimpse of the truth. See, to make us understand something, we call or we take the name Shiva, Allah, Jehovah, God. Brahman, Atma, Kali, Saraswati. This is, those names are for transaction. In Rig Veda mantra 1.164.46, in Rig Veda it is there that Indra, Mitra, Varuna, Agni, and the divine bards of divine wings, with divine wings, they are different, they say. In Veda it is there. But the Muni, the actual thinker, the realized soul says, Agni, Yama, Matarishwan are the different names of same truth only. Clear? Ekam sat vipra bahudha vadanti. The truth is one, but according to the capacity of the audience, the teachers express it in a different way. One potato, पिताजी ने कोई पनीर खरीदा है घर के लिए, और घर में 5 बच्चा है, किसी का पेट का बीमारी है, किसी का और कोई कुछ कुछ बीमारी है, तो माँ को पता है जे उस पनीर को किसको किस तरीका से केटर करना है. क्लियर? सो दैट इज द थिंग. So pratyaksha anubhuti and aporoksha anubhuti, without that the words create confusion in us. So it will be our wholehearted striving to go deeper into the words, and all the tapasya for that only. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.